Hello everyone, my name is Zubaida Khanam and I'm excited to share with you today a comparison of two influential approaches to early childhood education, which is Reggio Emilia and Montessori. Both have shaped how we view and support young children's development, and understanding them can help us make informed choices about child's learning journey. Our presentation will explore 10 key areas where these approaches differ and intersect. We'll discuss foundational philosophies, the role of teacher and parents, and the learning environment, curriculum, and real life classroom examples. Let's begin with the philosophical foundations. Reggio Emilia philosophy, born in post-World War II Italy by Loris Malaguzzi, sees children as curious, competent, and collaborative learners. Learning is a journey of discovery shaped by relationships and artistic expressions. The environment is viewed as the third teacher. In contrast, Montessori was developed by Dr. Maria Montessori in early 1900s Italy. Her approach is rooted in scientific observation and believes that children are naturally driven to learn. A prepared, orderly environment allows them to grow independently with purpose. Here we see how the two approaches lay out their key practices. Montessori emphasizes individual learning through structured materials, whereas Reggio Emilia emphasizes project based collaborative exploration. At both value hands on learning and a nurturing environment. Despite the differences, Reggio and Montessori share vital values. Both promote respect for children, holistic development, intellectual, emotional, and social, and see the teacher as a guide. They also believe deeply in the role of the learning environment as a tool for growth. Reggio Emilia sees children as co constructors of knowledge capable of expressing themselves in many ways. The hundred languages of children, from painting to dance to storytelling. Here is the hundred languages of children described by Loris Malaguzzi. Montessori views the child as an independent, self motivated learner who thrives when given autonomy and order. The materials are designed to match the developmental stages and sensitive periods. Example: imagine a child drawing a series of self portraits over a month. In Reggio, the child reflects on their identity through storytelling and art. In Montessori, the same child might choose matching facial features puzzles to understand self awareness and classification. Here's what Maria Montessori says: do not tell them how to do it, show them how to do it, and do not say a word. If you tell them, they will watch your lips move. If you show them, they will want to do it by themselves. In both models, parents play an essential role. Reggio sees parents as co educators involved in classroom life, documentation, and daily decisions. Communication is constant. Montessori supports parents' involvement, especially in creating a consistent routine between home and school, through its often less collaborative than Reggio. In Reggio, a classroom might display a family tree project co-created by children and parents. In Montessori, parents are invited to observe or assist during practical life activities. In Reggio, teachers are co-learners and collaborators who document children's interests and adapt the curriculum accordingly. In Montessori, teachers are guides. They observe and introduce materials at the right moment, stepping back to let the children explore independently. A Montessori teacher might quietly introduce a bead stringing activity. A Reggio teacher might begin a group project on building a birdhouse because a child found a feather. Learning environment. Reggio spaces are open ended and flexible, filled with natural materials, mirrors, and displays of children's work. They inspire creativity and exploration. Whereas in Montessori, environments are structured and purposeful, with clearly defined areas like math or sensorial learning. Materials are self correcting and sequenced. A Reggio room may include a light table with translucent shapes to explore color and pattern. A Montessori room will have a practical life area for washing dishes or pouring water. Curriculum Reggio follows an emergent curriculum building projects around children's interests. Learning evolves dynamically through collaboration and observation, whereas in Montessori follows a sequenced curriculum covering practical life, math, language, and culture. Children choose activities within these prepared areas. The development promoted by Reggio supports creativity, emotional intelligence, and collaborative growth, whereas in Montessori emphasizes cognitive development through independence, order, and concentration. Both promote holistic growth. Here's a Reggio example. Children notice puddles after rain. This curiosity leads to a project measuring rain, drawing water cycles, writing puddle poems. The project evolves over weeks with teacher support and documentation. It's a child led inquiry that reflects real world connections and creativity. Here are three different types: exploring the environment as a third teacher, project based learning, collaborative learning. Let's click on this link to see an example. Let's dive into Montessori examples. In a Montessori setting, a child may pour water from pitcher to pitcher, refining motor control. Over time, they choose to work with number rods or sandpaper letters. Learning is internalized through a repetition and mastery. This builds discipline, independence, and focused concentration. The three different examples types are independence through practical life skills, sensory motor learning with Montessori materials, peer learning in mixed age groups. To see an example, let's click on the YouTube link. Both the Montessori and Reggio Emilia approaches offer valuable insights into how we support young children's growth, not just academically but as whole human beings. They both emphasize respect for children as capable learners, recognize the learning environment as central to development, position educators as reflective observers and facilitators rather than traditional instructors. A powerful concept that underpins both philosophies is Vygotsky's zone of proximal development. The idea that children learn best when they are supported just beyond their current ability by a more knowledgeable other. In Montessori, the zone proximal development is honored through carefully sequenced materials and the teacher's role as a guide. The teacher introduces new materials at the precise moment to a moment a child is ready to stretch their understanding. The classroom is intentionally designed to support gradual mastery within the child's developmental stage. In Reggio Emilia, the zone proximal development is addressed through collaborative inquiry, project based learning, and peer interaction. Learning unfolds within a community where children challenge and support one another, and teachers scaffold the experience through documentation and dialogue. In both models, the adult observes and responds thoughtfully, helping the child to move from what they can do with help to what they can do independently. Reflection. As a future educator, I'm inspired by both approaches: Montessori's structured autonomy and Reggio's expressive collaborative spirit. Together, offer a rich path for learning. In my practice, I aim to blend both, fostering independence, honoring curiosity, and building strong, respectful relationship with families. Discussion questions. Which approach better aligns with your family values and your child's personality? And how would you like to be involved in your child's learning? Your involvement is not just welcome, it's vital. All ideas and quotes today were supported by respected research in the field. You'll find a full reference list on this slide for your interest. Thank you so much for your time and attention. I look forward to your questions and hearing your perspectives on your child's education.